sure. 1,000%
But speaking of Brandon, he did have a question which I've never heard. He says, let's say you can open a Hall of Fame for Journeyman.
Dang.
You get to induct 3 guys. Who are your votes?
Only one that came to mind was the Drunken Master.
Emanuel Augustus.
Emanuel Augustus.
You got 2 more
First
votes.
one that came to mind. Journeyman. Oh, you got to put Gabe Rosado in there.
Wait. So as a fighter, they won't find it as disrespect. So does a Journeyman, that's the guy that couldn't win a world title? Because if you won a world title, you're a former champion, no matter how bad you drop.
I don't even know. Like, to me, a Journeyman is just somebody who got in the ring and fought everybody, win, lose, or draw, but has been in the ring with everybody, has put on like just exciting performances. Whether he won or lost, you wanted to see him win, which is why Gabe just came to mind.
Chris Arreola?
You wanted to see him fight. Chris Arreola?
Yeah, Chris Arreola
I would say,
always gave the fans good
since
fights.
you put it that way, see, because, Journeyman, for me, I didn't think of it that way. I thought of it just like, those fighters that they're here. They're like a chop, like a
Chop. You got to put chop in
I don't
there.
even want to say Salido because, again, he became a world champion. But, it's just like those losses, the grits, the people that are there, like a Gabe, no matter how many times boxing tell them no,
Right.
they keep trying. That's what I thought. But, again, that's why I asked you, because I don't want to call a Ray Beltran a Journeyman and he won a world title.
He did win a world title.
So that makes you a former world champion. I don't,
Sure.
Well,
I think you can become a Journeyman if you fight, you happen to lose that belt, but then you just keep fighting. Win, lose, or draw, you're still fighting and you're still relevant. I think, to me, a Journeyman is a fighter who's relevant.
So Chisora is a Journeyman.
Chisora is a Journeyman, yeah. In my mind, and I don't really know.
And he's like borderline gatekeeper. Depending what heavyweight you put in with Chisora, he might get a title shot after that if he beats Chisora properly.
Gatekeeper. How is that any different from a Journeyman?
Well, because the gatekeeper holds the keys to the title shot. So if they fight you, they end up in a Shakur fight. Hypothetically, like, Jermaine Ortiz, right? He's fighting a gatekeeper in Loma. Loma don't got a belt. But if he beat Loma, man, Devin got to fight
Hold
him.
up. You just said Loma is a gatekeeper?
Hell no. I thought gatekeeper was like motherfuckers. Like, to me, a gatekeeper is like a fighter that got a name, but he done.
Josito Lopez.
No.
Josito Lopez?
No,
Nah.
that's Journeyman.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Gatekeeper, listen to me. Believe me, guys, gatekeeper holds the key to your title shot. Once you beat him,
Let me Google this shit.
go for it.
Man, what was it?
Once you beat that gatekeeper, you get a title shot. Think about it. Has Boots fought a gatekeeper yet?
Luis Ortiz.
Luis Ortiz? Absolutely. And why you think they talking Wilder versus Ruiz for the belt?
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
No.
Luis,
All right.
you don't think
No.
Luis Ortiz?
In that specific situation, it's a thing of that's the next biggest fight for PBC in the heavyweight division.
All right. What about this? If Johnny Rice comes and fights Luis Ortiz,
Johnny
You don't
Rice
think-
beats him.
you don't think a title fight is next for Johnny?
No.
What?
Come on, man.
What?
You mean like in Johnny's
immediately
next
in
fight?
top five?
is
I
against
mean,
Luis Ortiz in his next fight?
if Johnny Rice fights
All right,
Luis
all right,
Ortiz
all right,
next,
all right, hold on, Ness.
Then he got one.
I got it. This is coming from from Wikipedia, so you know the shit's legit.
yeah, you mean
I
any
hate
human?
it, by the way.
No,
Huh?
Wikipedia.
I hate it.
No, Wikipedia
I
only
hate how
means
people
any
talk about
human
us.
can
Or,
change
can I
that.
say us anymore? Talk about
So
fighters.
it says in boxing, a gatekeeper is a skillful and a well-regarded fighter, but one who does not have the popularity or brilliance of a title contender. They are considered to be a cut above most journeymen.
Which is right, but I don't like the terminology. He's not a dude not good enough because, again, a gatekeeper, he could become a world champion. He could have been a former world champion, but he holds that. Like if right now Keith Thurman's a gatekeeper, that's why he's telling you in the media, I'm not. And that's why Boots wants to fight him because after Boots beats Keith, there's no backward step. You don't fight Virgil. You fight Crawford or Earl for the belt, or you fight for a vacant belt. That's a gatekeeper.
All right.
Obviously, Keith
somebody in the
doesn't wanna be
comments
that.
said this one. Former world champ, Bam Bam Rios. Brandon Bam Bam.
You mean into the Journeyman Hall of Fame? Absolutely. I love Rios. his biggest knock was the weight, man. If he could have been at 135 his entire career, maybe him and Broner would have had a trilogy. What up, YouTube family? Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us get to that 1 million subscribers. We're on the road to 1 million. And obviously, we have other great content on our Patreon channel. So since this video is over, head on over to our Patreon and check out all the exclusive content or right here on our YouTube members.